We're live.
They're not supposed to hear you say we're live.
Oh.
Papa Wars.
Nothing but answer. 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 Yeah. Nothing but answer. Nothing but answer. Nothing but answer. Calling the dreams. I'm calling the dreams hurt. Lost in shadow back like Sebby, but my mind talking cars next care. Cause Sebby don't side.
Hey, we're here. We're here. We're here. Hey, thank Leanne. She blesses us with those vocals. She put a little. she was she was singing her little heart out. You
Go
know,
Lee.
yeah. So put a little. She put
I
a
did
little
not know she could blow like
I
that.
didn't. She put a little reverb
Neither
on
did
there.
I.
She put a little reverb on there for us, and you know what I mean. Now look what we have. We have a little nothing but answers bop. Y'all gonna be bopping it all week,
Mhm.
and you know, thank Leanne. But here we go. Well, welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of Nothing But
Answers.
Answers, Answers, Answers. Really, the place to come to get all the answers that you need. We have shown you time and time again the answers we have are correct for us. How they work out for you guys, you know what I mean? If you want to take the advice of Leanne, go ahead. It's up to you. Um, but let's get right to it. Doc, how are you doing?
I'm okay. It was a rough week, but
Okay,
I'm hanging in there.
we're here. We're
Hanging in there.
fighting. Okay, okay.
Got a lot of family stuff going on. Rest
Mhm.
in peace, cousin.
All right.
Lots of other stuff.
Right, 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 right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
I hear you. I mean, life be life, and you know what I mean?
It really does. It does.
It
You
doesn't
know,
stop.
and it's when you have the things, birth, sickness, death, you kind of understand it. Those things come and
Mhm.
go,
Right, right.
throughout your lifetime.
Mhm.
But it's those unexpected hits,
Right,
you
right,
know.
right, 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 right. It's tough.
Hmm.
Lee Little, what's good with you?
What's happening?
Wow,
Nothing much.
you sound very energetic, a little pep in your step. What's that?
I took a nap.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I thought you were that last week too, but I don't know.
No,
Something
I didn't. No, I didn't.
I
No,
know
I
you did.
didn't.
I call you every week to
No, I
wake you
didn't.
up.
No,
Every
I
week I call you
didn't.
to wake you up. Yes.
I didn't take a nap last week.
Wow, you're really excited. Why are you so excited? You're talking fast. I feel like you're breathing fast. What's going on? Anything?
Get off. Get off. I was about to say get off my phone. But I can't stand you.
I'm just asking.
I'm just
Anything
saying nothing's
new?
going on,
Anything
and
new?
nothing new.
Okay, all right. Sometimes we like starting off line, but yeah, my week was good. My week was good. A good week. Um, I think looking forward to these warmer days have
Mhm.
made things a lot better. I think daylight, what is it, savings times or whatever it
Yep,
is.
Sunday.
This Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
look at God, won't He do it?
Hmm.
So many different changes and things to be excited about, right, Leanne? Okay, I just asked God. Oh man, warm weather really makes a difference. Hey, Mama D, ask Leanne how she's doing. Anything new? Um, so let's. What is this? So hi. Oh, you put that up there, Leanne?
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't see
take it
it.
down.
Okay. Um. So anything this week? We want to just start off with anything we saw,
Mm.
heard.
I was doing a lot of scrolling, trying to zone out.
Right. This is like
And I saw this term ghost lighting. Have you ever heard that?
ghost lighting.
It's a cross between gaslighting and ghosting.
So what?
So what
So
it entails is ghosting someone, then coming back and pretending like you didn't ghost them. and trying to make them feel like you did not ghost them.
Right. Like, because you could have called me too.
Yes, that kind of stuff.
Leanne, what do you think about that? Since you're on mute, probably doing something.
I think that I'm on mute because I have the window open and you can hear the clanking of the blinds.
Okay.
However,
Whatever you want to call
and now a car alarm is going off.
Yeah, we hear it. It's popping over there.
Hi.
Hey.
I think it's infuriating. I think nobody better play that game with me because I don't have time for that. That's crazy.
So it's interesting because I just called it. Well, I guess the caveat would be you try to act. Kind of we spin the block sometime, right? Talking to somebody else comes along, you kind of get into it with them, and then once you stop with that person, it doesn't work out. You spin the block and go holler at whoever you was talking to before. But I never did that. Maybe I did. I'm like, I didn't really stop talking to you. You stopped talking to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's normal. You're supposed to do that. You can't let them know you just didn't talk to them for a reason. Like, no, girl, you stopped talking to me.
Instead of just saying, I met someone else. I thought we had a connection.
Right. Yeah, that doesn't usually work because people have this thing called self-esteem. And when they're chosen second, they don't usually like that. So you usually can't go with the truth. You have to go with the ghostlighting. Okay, now we got a term, ghostlighting. That's what I've been doing.
That's what you've been doing.
That's what I've been doing. I thought I was just spinning the block.
Okay.
Coming back to the scene of the crime that you didn't fulfill yet. Wow, interesting. They got a term for everything.
Everything.
Well, how would you just call it? Like, now is your turn. That's what I used to call it. It's your turn.
How was gonna be their turn though when they were up at bat and then you just stopped?
So, not really up at bat, Doc. It's they're in the batter's box, right? So everybody's in the batter's box, but then you choose one or two, which is illegal. But sometimes you choose two to bring out of the batter's box, and you see what happens, and then they strike out, and then you send them back to the batter's box, or maybe they leave the baseball field altogether. You may not. A lot of times they just leave my baseball field. I can't talk to them no more. It's done. But then I go back to the batter's box, and even going back, you got to see who's there, because sometimes you go back to the batter's box, and the ones you thought were there, you try to. They're like, we don't want to come back with you anymore. We don't want to be on your team. It's been too long. We're on a new team.
Those are the ones with the self-esteem.
Self-esteem, yeah.
Okay.
Good. And the ones that are left are the ones that just. So yes, fellas, I think ghostlighting is okay, fellas. I don't really think it's your fault. If they fall for it, it's on them, right? That's what I feel. I feel we got to take some accountability.
Okay. So talking about accountability, I've seen this week more than once a post from women saying that they decided to give their kid to the dad and let the dad raise them while they be a weekend mom.
Yes. I saw one. I think I might have sent to Leanne. I can't remember if I did, but I seen one of the girls taking pictures at court where she was happy. And she's like, now you're going to be the single mom. The single dad. Going to be outside. I mean, hope that worked for her. Hope that worked for her. I don't know. I mean, listen.
But it's a double standard, just like a lot of things, because if a woman does it, then she is a bad mom.
Yes. Horrible mom, actually. Terrible.
But if a dad does it, that's what just what dads do. I mean,
yeah, and that's problematic too. That when people have that view, because dads who do it, I find it's the same. I just wonder now. I'm taking it outside of us, right? When a woman does that, does that lower? I'm just going to use the word value. Just okay. Does it lower her value? Because as a man, if I meet a woman and she don't have her kids, I automatically think something. I automatically think something, right? And I don't know about the other way, but I'm like, you don't got your kids? Oh.
Well, yeah. What did you do?
Right. I know I was dating the one girl and she was like, oh, he had more money and he did something and the judge gave him the kids. And I'm like, well, from what I know, that don't never happen. You got to be a terrible mom to lose your kids. So, you know, you may not be okay because I have a child. And if you're a terrible mom and you can't even be around your own children, I can't have you around mine. Now, is that a fair assessment? No. Is it rooted in tropes and biases and all these things? Yes, I think. But I feel like a mom would want to be with her kids. That's just what I feel. And if they don't, I think it's mental health. That's
as opposed to a parent wanting to be with their kid, man or woman.
Well, I think with society making one okay, like they almost give men an escape.
Yes.
Like this would, like you said, kind of like we said, like people say this is what men do. Right. So it's almost, I'm not saying it's right, but it's almost like men are like, oh, that's what we do anyway. Some men, this is what we do. It's okay. I have conversations with men like, how could you not be with your kid? So I see how that could be a way of thought that a man could have, even a woman could have, and thinking it's okay because it's almost a societal norm. Right. So I can see a man leaving his kids, not saying it's okay, but if a woman leaves her kids, to me, it's like, whoa. Even me, and with my mind, which I feel is kind of, you know, I know more. It definitely gave me cause for pause when she was like, oh, well, you know, I see my daughter on the weekends. You said, what? What'd you say? We see her on the weekend? Only the weekend? You're a weekend mom? Oh, you're terrible. And I couldn't go on with that. I had to leave it alone. Yeah. I did fall victim to cultural norms. I don't know. I felt she was cool with the whole idea. Hi, can you please say my name? Great, Lynn, you got it.
Is that Xavion?
Yeah, there you go.
Is that what that said?
Yeah.
Xavion Whitlow. Hey.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're saying nothing crazy. It says some crazy stuff, you didn't even know it. But yeah, it's interesting. I saw that too, where women are doing it. Now, and the other thing is, like I said, to me, it with the way men think or society thinks about women outside like that. Again, it's like, do I want a woman who's out here getting these city miles on her?
And look, in a woman's group that I follow, these are some of the responses, because the question was, how do you ladies feel about just giving custody of the children to the fathers and being a weekend and summer mom? Look, women are saying, I wanted to do it. Hope this becomes a trend. I wish I could have. Makes sense to me if the dad is responsible.
Okay. I hear that.
So, you know, and then of course you have a lot of, it's a no for me. I wouldn't do that. I love my kids. It doesn't mean that you don't love your kids.
Oh, it doesn't?
Because we don't say that to the men. We don't say that, oh, you must not love your kids if you only get them on the weekends. We don't say that to men.
But there are also some things usually in place that don't allow men to get them more than weekends, right? Usually sometimes how things are set up, they only get weekends through court and things of that nature. So if you have the court involved and they set it up that way, I mean, that could just be a cop-out too. Maybe that's the way, I don't know, societal norms. But what about the motherly instinct? Is that a real thing then?
I think they want us to believe that.
Wow, see? Fuck.
That's how they rope us in. Because then they say, if you don't have it, there's something wrong with you.
Right. Like, I feel like if you give your kids away, mental health, that's just my assessment.
Motherly instinct, or doesn't mean that you don't think dad should be with the kid.
No, I would think we should both be with the kids.
Yes.
If you're writing over, like, I'm just want to be weekend, you're choosing to be a weekend in summer so you can be outside getting your freak on.
Well, not necessarily. outside. It's not necessarily outside getting your freak on.
Even
If you have a busy career that you're trying to climb in, if you're going to school,
climbing in a bed.
you know what? If you just need a break,
it just feels weird because we're not used to it.
Yeah, we're not used to it.
It feels weird. But I mean, the kids would be better off because children in a single parent home where it's male usually do better than in a single parent household that is female. So that's interesting. I wonder, like, I would feel like she was damaged.
And I think that your opinion is pretty common. I think that most people would think that way. Women and men. Women would feel that way towards her too.
Right. And I wonder, I sent something to Leanne. I don't know if you can find it real quick. They were saying that today, 1/3 of men think that women should be more traditional. Like the man should be the head of the household. You know, women should follow pretty much the man's. He should make any major decision. His word should be final. Like that type of mindset is something that a lot of the men, the younger men, are kind of expecting today. And they said it's really interesting that these men are more traditional than the Gen Z. Is it the Gen Zers or the ones before? Whatever. But if you can find it, but it's crazy because men are saying it should be more traditional. You know, women should be traditional in the sense of
the younger men. You said
yes, the younger men.
Well, I mean, I that makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense to me because all the music that they hear expresses that they should be taking care of their woman, at least financially.
No, that's not. We're not talking about. They said they should be more submissive. Not about it. Then they should be head of house. They didn't say head of household. They said the woman should be more like he should have the say in the house. He should have the let's see. You want to make a snap? If you can, Leanne, after this one, if you're trying to find it, it's pictures I sent. It's 3 pictures, and it says something on it, like something about Gen Z men.
So they're not talking about traditional roles, both sides. Just women be traditional and not them.
Yeah, it didn't say.
Okay,
I read it. It said it more like, "Hey, look, it's my way or the highway." It didn't say about paying a cost to be the like. It wasn't money. It's more about.
When did you send it to me?
Today. Let me look. I'll try to send it. It was more about how they. Let me see.
Well, one of the things I found interesting is in reading some of those comments, many women said, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't trust him to take care of my kids. Heck no, I wouldn't send him with my. But I mean, you laid down with this man.
Right. That's interesting.
Like, that really bugs me out.
Yeah.
You laid down with him and had a baby, but you can't trust him with the baby?
Yeah. And that's also, I think, rooted in a lot of nonsense. I think men can take care of their children just as anybody else, which most studies have shown. Like let me see the cover. I'm about to send it to you again, Leanne. I didn't see it either. It'll be pictures.
Because you never sent it.
I did.
You didn't.
I did. I think I.
You did.
I see it, but it's black on here. It says,
okay.
It says
tell yourself whatever makes you feel better. Okay.
I'm looking at right here. This is Leanne.
You right. You right. Okay.
I know I'm right. That's why
I believe you too.
It's ridiculous.
This is crazy.
So, yeah, it's crazy. You over here.
I want you to put something up that I ain't send you.
It's right there, but it's black.
But I'm gonna say I did.
You have to touch it and open it, and you didn't open them. I see. It's 4 of them, and it says this post for this week. I just sent it again.
Gracious.
Hey, I just sent it again, but it didn't come through again. Did you get pictures? Leanne, did you get pictures? Oh, okay, I sent it. There we go.
Hold on.
Oh, now I gotta hold on when you this is terrible.
Okay.
Wow. Takes long enough. But I thought it was very
Shut
interesting.
up.
Wow, that was very interesting. And kind of what you said, Doc. I know a lot of these the red pill shows where they talk about how women should be and things of that nature. I think they're being indoctrinated into that way of thought. Kind of like you said, they're being indoctrinated to this kind of thought because this is what people are preaching, where women should be. And it's funny because some of the comments I was reading, men was like, sounds like they're just trying to do a relationship the way the Bible says, with the order, I guess God, man, woman, child. So that's how a lot of people are trying to parse it out. Well, they're just listening. They're more close to God, and they're trying to. But it's funny. I wish they didn't say anything about the financial piece. They didn't say, men are paying a cost to be the boss, and they expect. They said no, women should just. This is how it should be.
Okay.
The natural order, how I got it, was supposed to be this thing. I said it's very interesting. But like I said, it is a lot of things we see here that we're metabolizing that say kind of this. These young men are coming up like, hey, women should be. I mean, you need to listen. Like if there's something we're doing. So the younger generation is more. Is that the first one, Leanne? Let me see. All right, we'll start here. Doc, this is tough, Doc. Oh, there we go. My voice. Ooh, okay, yes. So 1/3 of Gen Z boys thinks wife should obey husbands. Right. So like I said, didn't say anything about but they just think that. So what is my voice, mychoice.org? They also think. So maybe help this. They also think women should not appear too independent, and that a real woman should never initiate sex. They also think men are expected to do much more to support equally. Okay, so it does say that.
Okay.
Much more to support equally. Right. So, but I guess it doesn't say he's paying all. Just do more. So not like a 60-40. Maybe the split isn't right down the middle, but you got to do a bit more. Okay. A global survey across 29 states found that 1/3 of Gen Z men say a wife should obey her husband and that a husband should have the final word on important decisions in a marriage. Gen Z men are twice as likely as a baby boomer man to believe this. Only 13% of baby boomer men agree that a wife should obey their husbands.
Well, that makes sense too. Baby boomers, what are they in their 60s and 70s? They done been hitting the head a few times. They know better.
So the younger generation is more traditional and controlling than their fathers and their grandfathers. Let that sink in. A generation that grew up with the internet, with access to education and decades of feminist progress behind them, yet many of them still believe women should obey a man, be less independent, and stay quiet about their own sexuality.
Interesting.
This kind of thinking is dangerous, especially as many younger men are consuming content from influencers like Andrew Tate, which push the ideal that women should be controlled and encourage a new generation of misogyny. Very interesting.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, it's interesting. They would think that, and it is. I guess with the 13% of men saying that, I guess women shouldn't be controlled. It really shows how the power of the internet, right? Because they are outdoing the things that they saw. If only 13% of men are saying they are baby boomers are saying this type of thing, and they're like, no, this is what women should do this. And it's interesting. They want them to shut up about sex and just do it. They said don't initiate it. That's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, relationships are going to be so all over the place. And I wonder with this, how that leads into the relationship. How do they impose their control? Right? If the person isn't, allowing themselves or listening, do they feel like they can physically motivate them to listen?
That's
Right?
what I'm wondering now as you're talking about. I'm like, is that why DV is so high?
Right. That's what I was getting at. I'm thinking, like, wow, are they like, well, if you're not, because I mean, if you feel somebody's supposed to do something, they don't do it. What's the repercussion or what's your actions? How do you respond to her telling you get your own damn plate?
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. But it's funny. It's a conversation I have with people, especially if we get into a relationship. You ask questions like, how do we solve a problem if I want to go left, you want to go right, and there is no way of really appeasing us both. How do we solve that? And that's a real question to ask. Like, how do we solve it? What do we do? How would you navigate that situation? And that will help me to say if I want to move on or with someone, right?
But what I tell my couples is that there are several kinds of win-wins. It's not just you getting your way. Okay. The win is that you and your partner come to an agreement, even if it's an agreement to disagree, because you don't want to keep these things in between the relationship. So sometimes a win is you get your way. Sometimes your spouse gets their way. Sometimes nobody get their way.
So in a situation, say it was 2 parties, one for you, one for her. You both want to go to each party. They're about 2 hours out, so you couldn't do both.
Not together. One could go to one could go to the other.
So that's a non-negotiable right there. You go by yourself. You single. So, ultimately, we'd have to find a way to resolve that. Where again, something we got to be comfortable with it. Mm-hmm. I remember years ago, I seen a show where a couple had a possession clock, like in basketball, and it would point to like say if look, all right, look, you know what, this is yours. So we hit the clock. So next time would be hers. Yeah. What comes up? Like they found a way to do it, and that's what I say. As long as you find a way to do it, that's not saying you go by yourself. Because anytime you say anything about yourself, you're by yourself. I'm just saying with me. I mean, that's just me. Okay.
Oh my God.
Some other people may be different. Leanne, would you want to go to parties by yourself, or how would that work for you?
I mean, I wouldn't mind going to a party by myself. It depends on what their party look like. I need to know that.
But
like what their party consists of.
But I mean, you're still going to a party by yourself without your person. Wouldn't you want to be with your person at this event? You want to?
I mean, I'm with my person all the time. Why would I want to have them at this event too if they don't want to go? If they have something else to do and they want to do something else.
We had something else to do. You chose to go to yours by yourself. It was a we thing at one point.
Somebody told me they didn't have anxious attachment anymore.
No, that's not an anxious attachment. I feel like if we want to go somewhere, I think we should go together. Because again, being around the house together and hanging out is a lot different than going out. How much are we going out?
But if I had a work event and your party was something else and it was my turn, you really want to come to my work event with me?
Well, like you said, like you just kind of said, you're with them all week long. You can miss the day with them. That's another extra day you're adding with them. So if we didn't have to go to a work event because you're with them all the time, we can go to my party. See, look at that. See how we solve things?
No, it was my turn.
That's what she said. It was her turn.
Oh, the clock. Well, if we did that, we got to go. There's no question. If we're going to be true to this clock, then I have to go, and I can't go with a sour face. I can't go with an attitude because that defeats the point of the clock, right? If we use this to say this is what we're going to do to keep our relationship, then I have to follow through with that. That's why I'd be like, no, it's really what I say. So I wouldn't do it.
Here we go.
I'm the clock. You know, and sometimes you got to trust your discernment. I'm like, I feel something bad gonna happen at the party. If we go to your party, so we're gonna go to mine. Something bad gonna happen at that party. Yeah.
Now we talk about using manipulation, Lee. You hear it?
Exactly. Gaslighting.
No, it's called gas partying.
Ghost partying.
Yes. The only thing gonna be at the party is your ghost. Remember. I mean, you gotta like Doc is right. You gotta find a way that you both can be happy. But you need to ask those questions early and see where their mind is. I asked that question early to see where people's minds are because I want to kind of see how we're going to deal with this. And if it's really like, again, I would love for her to say, you know what, you can go to your party and I go to mine. And I'm like, well, let's start now. Let's start right now so that and don't worry about seeing me ever again because we're just different. We're not wrong. We're just wrong for each other. It's not me.
Well, if that's the case, then why not just go to where she want to go to?
No, I'm saying this is in the beginning as we're talking about it, and as we get into relationship,
why don't you? If you want to go to,
we'd have something worked out at that point to alleviate that, right? So maybe a time where we go to hers, and then maybe a time where we go to mine. Like, it'll be something where it kind of like, well, this is my turn, right? You went last time on the count. It's my turn now. Whatever comes up, you have to go to. So now you got to go to this cooking class with me that we're having at work. Okay, I'm gonna go. So yeah, you'd have to find something because that, like Doc said, that could sit there and just fester if like I said, if I'm at the party by myself. Oh yeah, I'm calling someone else to go with me. So it's over. Obviously, you don't want to be with me.
Wait a minute. Talk about that's so extreme.
Or Darren.
Is this what we doing?
People do call in the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I had to check myself. You right?
It's
Point
exactly
you.
what we're doing. Yeah. But if you went to the party, you didn't want to be with me. That's what I heard. It's like I don't want to be with you, and I don't want you around my people. You trying to hide something. You got a nigga at work. See how it happened? You got a whole nigga at work now. You've been waiting to go by yourself.
Dang. Man.
Yeah, so I'll put that together.
I see.
I knew what time it was with you. I knew what time it was with you. And that I was watching something, and they were talking about cheating, and they were having a conversation. They were saying, "Have you ever cheated at your home? Have you ever cheated at your home? So you're drawing out, you bring another joint over, and cheat." Go ahead, Leanne, I'm listening.
I've never cheated because I'm a pure innocent woman, and pure innocent women don't cheat.
Okay.
Black women don't cheat.
That's right.
That's a fact.
That's right.
Just lie.
Yeah. But if you cheat at our home, that's a problem.
Well, I guess they were trying to like, why would someone do that? Why do you think someone would actually bring somebody back to their home and cheat? What would be
because they're disrespectful and don't care at this point.
You can love somebody and cheat on them.
But not in your home.
I mean, you know how comfortable your home is? Like your home is really comfortable.
Yeah.
Is
Says the man who's done it.
No, I'm just saying the home's really comfortable and it's cheaper than getting a hotel. More comfortable than car or closet at work.
You know what's even cheaper?
Wow.
Not to do it.
A closet at work.
Hey, you got to make it work sometime. You got to make it do what
Talk
it do.
about disrespect.
You know what's even cheaper?
If you-
Not to do it.
If you even made that offer to a woman and she accepted it, you shouldn't even want it.
Exactly.
Wait. Everybody hasn't had sex at work. That's that we're saying.
In a closet? Are you kidding me?
That's what we're saying.
That's what we're
Yes.
saying.
In a closet. It could be in a
That's
closet, in a room, on a table, in your boss's office. You pick these places that are free. It's about freedom. Like that no one, like if there's a floor upstairs, the one building upstairs was like they were doing it over. So it was all like free to have sex in. Go upstairs, get a nice little closet, a little cubby.
Jeez.
Wank, 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 wank. And then it's like, but I think that's more about the experience, about the thrill. Somebody might come. Yes, me.
Oh my God.
And then you got to walk out the closet one at a time. Look around. Like, that's more, yeah, you got to, I'm not saying I've done it. I'm just saying it's something you do to live. You have these experiences. But at home, I would think it's more about just they don't have anywhere to go. They know you're
Then
at work.
don't do it.
I mean, that could be one way.
Or they subconsciously want to be caught, or they really and truly don't really like their spouse,
Could be those things too.
or mad at their spouse and trying to pay them back.
Payback. Sometimes the big payback. So this don't make your spouse mad. You won't get paid back. So it could be a lot of things. Yeah, but I think that, and I don't know, when I was younger, I think that it could have happened, but not for me. Like maybe somebody could have brought you to their home, and you could, unbeknownst to you, you don't know that this person may be with somebody until you see this shoes size 14 at the door, and it's not my house, so I didn't really care. I just make sure I look for all the egresses so I can egress quickly if I have to. But yeah, it's interesting. I always thought that was dangerous.
Yeah, I would think so.
Mm-hmm. Even going to a girl's house, period, is dangerous. I always feel it's dangerous, in the beginning where you don't really know them well because you don't know who they're still with. Well, who they broke up with, but they didn't break up with them. He's still possessive and outside, and he made a spare key because people are crazy. And before you know it, all y'all sitting on the couch watching the movie. You're like, oh, hey, who Neff? And that'd be her ex. Yeah, so that's interesting. I would say people shouldn't do it, but people do it. I think they do it more often than not. I mean, but like I said, it's familiar, right, Leanne?
Don't write Leanne.
Or we won't talk about that. Or the thing today where a lot of people are living with their exes. And dating. They're living with their exes and they're dating. And I know I was talking to someone and she was like, oh yeah, me and my ex-husband were really good. And we still live together and kids, but we're not together and we haven't been together for years.
I hear a lot for financial reasons, people.
Right, especially today, it's a struggle. Now, my question, as I started thinking about it, it was more about, well, how long have you done this? If it's 5 years and y'all together, like, let's not even, at 5 years, I think it has a certain point where you guys got to figure out you want your own. To me, like, it may work, but I couldn't rock with somebody. Like, if it just happened, we just got a divorce, it's been a year and a half, and you guys are trying to get on your feet and figure out and sell this house, and then you're separate. Okay, cool. I can kind of rock with that. But
it don't take no 5 years.
That's it. 5 years is way too much. And even in that time, if I call and like every night you gotta get off the phone at 9 o'clock and then I don't see you in the morning, nope. Like if you asleep, you better wake up and say hello. Yeah, I'm asleep. And I'm like, all right, go back to sleep, baby. But if you only get If you only get answer that phone at certain times, or you talking to me in the driveway, yeah, get the hell on. Get the hell on. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. How about you think you could, if you were in a situation, Doc, and you were dating someone they live with their ex, do you think you could do it? Or does it bring too many questions into play about these people who live together?
This stage of the game, if I was single, no, I wouldn't be bothered with that.
Right. That's what I think. Because I know if
Is
you're in
that
my
what you
house-
think?
Yeah,
Is that really what you think?
I do. I said that you could have fun with it. I don't mind, but if you're done for something serious, I would say no. Only because, like I said, it just, if you can't wrap your mind around that it really is nothing, if you're worried about it, then it's undue stress. If you really like, he probably, he could be, then nah. You know what I'm saying? And you can't tell me y'all cool. You gotta tell me we hate each other and live together. Like she got her own toilet paper. I wouldn't even let her use my toilet paper. Like, okay, that might sound a little better. But if you talking about y'all, we're really cool, nah, cause cool means you can walk down that hall and be like, yeah, it was thundering. I was kind of nervous. Can I lay with you? Nah, you can't be cool and had a baby together. Nah, and live in the same house. That's wild. But it's happening a lot today. I'm seeing the dating game is so weird today. It's so many things to deal with that you never had to deal with before. You really have to deal with. I never really knew someone like, well, I live with my ex. Unless it was me saying I live with my ex, but I was really with her, but I couldn't tell you that.
What?
I've said it a time or two.
Jeez.
Hey, I was a young man who
We just played a lot of games, huh?
Well, when remember, men are raised really to be this way. I wasn't doing anything outside the norm. I didn't think it was wrong, and nobody's pushing back against these actions, right? Until you get older and learn, like, yo, what you were doing was wrong. You don't know it's wrong because everybody's doing it around you. Everybody before me, this is how they acted or presented themselves. So it's not like you. I think you kind of know, but then there's so many things or people that are doing it. You're like, well, it's not that bad,
Right.
Yes. It's like it's like say kind of it's just the norm, really. Nobody told her to come over. Well, I did, but she didn't have to listen. Well, she should. She should have, since I'm the man.
She should have known better.
Use her discernment. She had so well.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, dating is really interesting. Now it's terrible having a daughter. Because now these men talking about they need to control her. They control your ass on. It's gonna be interesting because when we all live together, I'm gonna be here everything anyway. So I thought this was really good, and I really was excited that this person stood up for herself. Grand Slam champion removes presentator's hand from her body in an awkward trophy ceremony. So if you see in the top when he has his hand behind her, but it's definitely below or on the waistline. And the second one, she's reaching back and taking her hand off him and moving.
Good for her.
Right.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Keep your motherfucking hand to yourself.
Because you wouldn't do it to the dude.
Right.
Leanne, I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about that. Because the first picture is not like you're taking a picture. I don't know why he's touching her anyway. Right? Like, I don't know what he's doing. But all people, especially and men or women, you should be able to control your space, your body, and who has access to it.
Yes.
And too many times, I think in a lot of these cases, people would sit there feeling uncomfortable, won't say anything.
Yes.
Won't acknowledge it. And then later will be upset and feel like, I should have. But she did. And I think on a big stage like this, a lot of people see it. Hopefully some of these, younger girls could say, you know what, don't touch my body. Which is good. Which is really good. And he was too comfortable. Old pervy old man. A lot of comments were like, yeah, it's not old days. You can't do that no more.
Mm.
I used to get away with that back in the day, but no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I agree wholeheartedly. Like I said, I really feel like this was a good thing. And, you know, standing up for yourself is, you should always do it no matter what the setting. And I know he feels he'll never touch nobody again because this is in front of millions of people that this is, you know, being played, and he's made to feel the way he should felt like. And luckily she didn't say nothing. She just quietly moved her hand, and you can see the awkwardness in her face, and you see his awkwardness. Like, what? What do you mean I can't touch your body?
And hopefully he won't touch anybody else.
Well, I was reading a couple of comments and anything about it. They said, you know, this is what he probably does.
Mm-hmm.
He might be someone that's a habitual, you know, line crosser over, and this is what he does.
Mm-hmm.
And like Leanne said, the other guy, he got his hands behind his back in his pockets in handcuffs, I think. I think he did everything he could not to touch that young lad.
Because there are some men who just feel so comfortable with intruding on women's bodies and imposing themselves in women's space that it's just frustrating.
Mm-hmm. And it's so interesting to see this because something that men wouldn't understand. We don't really necessarily have to deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't, until you point it out, like you don't, like you said, sometimes it might even not be being necessarily pervish or doing anything. It's like you said, you just like, come here, baby girl, and put my hand on you. And not realize you really are, you know, crossing a line. Like where your hands are, you just feeling like you should be able to touch me is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a video where it was a white billionaire. He was talking to a black guy who was he was streaming. He was a streamer, and he was saying something like he didn't have money or something. And he was like, "How you know?" The streamer was like, "How you know I have money?" You know what I mean? He's like, "Well, I got a Bentley." He's like, "How you know I don't have a Bentley?" Anyway, they ended up talking, and the guy kept touching him, and you see him like move like 3 or 4 times, like you don't have to touch me to talk, you know. And I think some people may do it unconsciously, but like you said, let them know you don't have a right to touch my body. You
right.
know, anyway,
and some people do it to show power.
Oh, you're right. Yep. And I think that's what he was doing. The rich guy kept trying to touch him on his shoulder and tap his arm, and he's like, why are you touching me? It could be a show of power, or like I said, just very intrusive. Like, I don't owe you a hug. You know, I don't have to hug you because, like, what are you doing? But this is good. This is a good thing.
Yes.
All these little pervs, are going to be put on notice. Keep your little nasty, filthy hands to yourself. You should have slapped them. Like,
a lot of them, especially in that age group, think it's okay to grab them by the pig.
Right. or shove your tongue down their throat.
Right. Yes.
You know, it's very interesting that the you know, they think they can just do what they want. I'm glad this happened. And I'm gonna try to follow up. I wonder how. I know he feels like Ish. I know he gonna have all the excuses, but what do you mean? I was just holding her there because she might have fell. My hand was gonna hold her on her butt cheeks. I didn't want her butt cheeks to come together. She was sweaty. I was trying to help her out.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing what you think they can do. And when you're so used to doing it, like I said, it becomes second nature. You just do it. You see a nice little pretty thing, and you don't even realize you got your hand in her butthole. Like, why is her hand in her butthole?
And act like she's wrong for trying to stop you.
Right. Like,
or for you know, saying something about it.
Right. This like your butt special? Like nobody can touch your butt? Like, wait, what? No, they can't. You have to go around grabbing young buns. That's tough. That is real tough. But what else got for us, Leanne? They said Mark Lamont Hill's brother got off on that. I guess he shot somebody.
Who?
Mark Lamont Hill. From Philly, you don't know him? Oh, we're talking about another time. Yeah. See what she got to say. She looks like she's going to say something so profound.
hear a lot of women say, I want a man who leads.
Right.
But the moment he makes a decision, it's questioned.
Mm-hmm.
He is corrected, debated.
Yeah.
It's not partnership. That's not partnership. That's control.
You don't want leadership. You want agreement.
Mm-hmm.
A man can't lead if he has to negotiate his authority every single day.
Mm-hmm.
I hear a lot of women say, I want a man.
What do you think about that, Leanne? Just in case anybody's listening, go ahead.
I agree with her.
Okay.
I don't know. It's different. Sometimes.
I mean, if you want to, I can't even finish what I was going to say. It's so absurd. I can't even finish. I cannot lie.
Okay.
No. No.
It's about to be over. What do you say? No what?
I'm not. Well, let me put it like this. I'm
Okay.
not the woman that says she need leadership. I don't need you to lead me. I need a partner.
Mhm.
One or the other.
Mhm.
I don't need
So,
another father figure or whatever the case may
no
be.
one said
I need a
father.
partner, somebody who's in it with me. Where
Yeah.
you leading to?
Well, every partnership, there's no 50-50 partnership. Someone always has to be a little ahead of the other person.
No.
Yes,
No.
this is not true. This is why people need to be led. Let's be honest about the situation. Okay.
Led where? In a relationship.
Yes, in a relationship. You know, I may tell you, hey, we're going to go here because of this. And you might not have saw it. And you're like, oh, you know, you're right. So yes, leading, and I think in everything we do, someone, you know, may take the lead in things. There's usually not anything you do that's not someone who takes the lead on. It's not like everybody goes in anything like, we're going to be 50-50. But even if it's 50, well, you're going to do this, this, and this. You can assign roles, or you can do this. I think it works both ways, though. I think that we lead in different ways, right? Because there's definitely things I can learn from a woman, or she may have more knowledge in something just in general. And I'm going to say, I'm going to listen to you on this. I would be stupid not to, right? And like I always say the same thing. Leadership to me is like, make sure everybody's in the correct position to make the relationship win, no matter what it is. So like I said, if she's better at paying
But
the
why
bill.
can't we just come to that conclusion together? Why is it always that somebody has to say, I'm going to put you in this position. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Why can't we just flow into situations and places where we need to be?
That's because that's not how life works. Usually life works, we set a plan up. We don't just flow into a plan. You go to work and flow into a plan, and it's going to be trouble. You're going to dictate a plan for them to do, and then everybody does their part.
No.
Okay. I could be wrong. I mean, maybe you guys just flow into a plan. That usually doesn't work well. You know what I mean? Usually you will. And I think you're kind of right, though. I mean, like, depending who you are. For me, we start seeing what we're good at as we do things. Like, I've been paying my bills all my life, but if you come in and like, yo, wow, you're doing this terrible. How about you do this? This works for me. Put it in this. Use this. It pays itself. And then you can do this. And now you don't have to worry about it. And I'm like, oh, snap. I didn't know that. All right, you know what? I'm going to defer to you on that now. Right? And it's not necessarily me saying, you know what I mean, you're going to do this. I'm saying due to what we see in our relationship, you're better at this.
Yeah, there was no leading there. That was a flow into a decision.
The leading.
That was a partnership decision.
It does, but it doesn't have to be. I could lead in a way and say, I'm still going to do it. I can still say I'm going to.
And then see, that's a perfect situation for letting the dummy lead you, letting the blind lead the blind. Like, why would you let him do that, knowing he can't do it right?
And that's where the problem comes in. In that case, I'm going to say, like I said, I'm like, no, I can't. What you're saying makes so much more sense. Even though I don't really understand it. Hey, how about you just take this?
Yes, that's
You
a partnership.
You take this. No, that's me delegating.
We both have strengths and we play to our strengths.
And I'm telling you that you can do this.
You know what?
Okay? I'm allowing you to do this because I can do it all and mess us up.
And that's why she shouldn't let you lead her.
She's already here. She got no choice. I'm trying to lead us the right way. But I like to say, yeah, it's kind of we come to conclusions that we say, you know what, even though, and again, it depends because some of these people, when they think of traditional, they think that leading is by different tasks. They think that you're paying the bill. That means you're a man. You're paying the bills. But I don't think that means. I mean, loans and bills getting paid is fine. Who does it? It doesn't matter as long as it's getting done correctly, right? That's the thing. So I like, I defer to, I love washing clothes, so I'm gonna wash the clothes, right? Because I'm really better at it. Or this is, cathartic for me. It's somewhere. It's how I relax anyway. So I might as well take care of the clothes, right? I can wash, and then if you want to fold, you can fold, whatever case. But like I said, you kind of work it out together. You kind of work it out together. But there's still some times where you need. You may need him to do some things, and then sometimes she'll do some things. Like I said, it's a partnership that we'll take the lead.
And you flow into that again.
No,
this
you're not
whole leadership thing. Where there's somebody running the relationship. It's crazy.
It is somebody running the relationship. And again, and I was talking to somebody the other day. There still are some things that are we look to as it's still kind of like. Traditionally, a man should do it. Like, if you hear the noise downstairs, more than likely he's going to go downstairs. That is the only thing that kind of makes sense, right? Or if you both went down, you still will be behind him, correct? That would be the thing. Like, you're not going to be out front. Well, maybe you are because they hit you first, then I can hit them because that.
But what if you are a better marksman and you got the gate?
That's fine. But even in that, you still wouldn't go first because if you go down there and you come down by the steps and they by the step and they grab the gun, what you gonna mark when they took the gun from you and threw your little weak ass on the ground? Now we both shot.
Well, why you gotta be a little weak ass? Where'd that come from?
Because men
why is that automatic?
Because men are stronger than women. Like most men are stronger than most women. That's just the kind of a norm.
That's true, but some women are trained in certain kinds of certain kind of fighting, and
I don't hear about
people have been in the military and all that kind of stuff.
Still get beat up by a man. So
and there's a 13-year-old girl who beat up a grown man.
Yeah, he was soft. That's called an outlier. Is it happening on a regular basis?
Oh my God.
I mean, we can go to every outlier we can go to, but I'm saying the most of the time, men are stronger than women, right? And that person that broke in the house may be an animal too. They may have another level of strength in them. So again, I'm going to go first. While I'm tussling with them, you can shoot them if you're such a marksman, but how'd you shoot me too? I feel like that was on purpose.
It probably was.
Yeah, I feel like it was on purpose.
Yes.
You
got a twofer tonight.
Exactly.
Right.
Yours was just a flesh wound. Get up.
See, there we go. But yeah, so either way, for the most part, there's some things that you would. How about driving? Do you guys have to drive? I think, Leanne, you would want to drive, wouldn't you?
I would.
Right.
And I just started thinking about letting somebody else drive me.
Yeah.
I would do it, but it would take a lot of restraint on my part.
Right. Because he's leading you. That's why he's driving.
No.
Yeah, that's why he's driving.
I know couples where the woman drives.
Yeah, because he allows her to.
Oh my God. Here we go.
She's allowed to drive. Like he wants to be chauffeured. I get that. It's okay. Listen, Leanne, it's okay to have someone that leads you in certain areas. You know what I mean? There's certain areas, but again, as long as he's open to be led as well. I think that's really the key because you have to, everybody has some things that they do great. And if whatever she has that's great, you need to let her do those things. And I hope some of them things are my thing that she can do great. And we're gonna let her do it. Give me something else, Leanne. Yeah, your wind over there clacking.
I told you.
Nothing came up. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay. What's this? MTR? He's kind of red pillish.
What you say?
I said MTR. He's kind of red pillish.
It's not. I'm going to stop it way before he starts talking.
Thank you. Got like 22 minutes.
Offensive for me to say that women should have the same rights as black people.
Yep, it is.
It's offensive for me to say that all humans should have the same rights as everyone. That we should
That's
all
not
have the
what you
same rights.
said. There's a difference between everyone and
Literally
black
right
people.
now, I'm saying everyone. I don't give. Sorry, what your skin color is, what's between your legs. I don't care about. Offensive for me to say that women should have the same rights as black people.
Yep, it is.
It's offensive for me to say that all humans should have the same rights as everyone. That we should
That's
all
not
have the
what you
same rights.
said. There's a difference between everyone and
Literally
black
right
people.
now, I'm saying everyone. I don't give. Sorry, what your skin color is, what's between your legs. I don't care about any of that.
Yeah.
I want everyone to be able to make the decisions they want for themselves and have the same rights. I don't want you to have any less rights than me. I don't want this guy to have any less rights than me or more. Everyone should be even. That's fucked up for me to say.
Okay, good.
Could I just ask what's
These people make me tired.
You know what? And I get tired of these shows. You have these young people on here who don't have, they're still beginning to learn their perspective on life. And you ask them these questions and you get answers like this. And it's going to lie right there. Like, I said all people. No, you didn't. You said black people. Wow. What do you got on this one, Leanne?
I think the feminist movement, I'm not pro-feminist. And for a while, I thought I was.
Okay.
Women's rights, and I am pro-women's rights, absolutely. But to the point where they take it to feminism is too much for me. Especially when you do things like this, where you want to piggyback a struggle that has nothing to do with black people's struggle and tie it on to black people like we're some type of workhorse, the same way that LGBTQ, every civil rights movement needs to be thrown on the back of black people, needs to stop.
All I'll say is I'm okay with feminism because it allowed them to be sexually free.
Oh my gosh.
So
it's pro women's rights.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't get mad at women who want to be sexually free. Like, do your thing, girl. Come over and give it up and leave. I think that's great that you have the. Hey, more power to you. Your body, your choice. What time you coming over? That'd be my slogan. What time you coming over? I'm gonna leave the light on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know what that girl was talking about. Once I heard her try to make the leap and then lie in 4K, I'm like, what are we even talking about? And the definitions that they use sometimes are not even correct. So, Sarah, please, Sarah, stay in your place. Stephanie. Yeah, that was weird. Give me another one, Leanne. I don't understand. Those debates really bother me anyway when they have all the people in the room and they're just talking. And I think even now the conversations aren't real conversation because everybody's still looking for something to say something to go viral.
Yes.
Right. So it's not even real thought sometimes. They're going to say something that they know is going to be on the replay of the show. So people start to see them and they'll become a household name because they said whatever. And then Trump's calling them and saying, hey, come here.
Come here, let me grab you.
Yeah, by the or they said Bubba Blue Trump. So I mean blue
Ooh, that's crazy.
Yeah, Bubba Blue Bill. So that was like I don't know. Trump out here giving it up like that. Them little thin lips, he giving people paper cuts. Go ahead, Leanne.
Oh my goodness.
Married doesn't mean we have to live together. I'm starting to feel
You to know is that I never want to live together. I like my alone time. But is that real? That's real.
Oh, wait, are you speaking? Like, I don't want nobody in my house.
Yeah.
Wait,
And I just feel that.
Now, you're for real right
I'm
now?
she's for real.
So what about,
Marry even.
So you're gonna live around the corner?
Around the corner would be great. You can be the guest house, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Don't shut Kiki down because married doesn't mean we have to live together. You got to do what's best for you. So listen, marriage doesn't have to look the same for everyone. Space doesn't mean lack of commitment.
You a lie.
Some couples thrive with independence that's built in. Distance can reduce unnecessary conflict. Love doesn't disappear because you have separate homes. What works for the couple is what matters most. Success comes from agreement.
Or not getting caught.
Not public approval. And lastly, healthy relationships are defined by peace and not your tradition.
You get the point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, everything you're saying sounds great, and a divorce should be coming shortly after you implement these rules of engagement. I mean, Doc, no, you're not getting out. I know what you're trying to get to. Doc is trying to, I know Doc would say this is okay, not to, you can live in different homes and sleep in different rooms and not really like each other. I mean, whatever works, keep your marriage together. Not seeing her helps you keep your marriage together. Don't see her. Now, if you cheat in your home and it's your home, is the same as cheating as your home? That's different.
Yes.
That's the same.
If you have a commitment to a person, I mean, it's just like if you were dating that person and had a commitment. Would cheating in your home be cheating? Yes.
No, my commitment's at her house.
You know what?
So when I leave,
Wait a minute.
when I leave, the commitment's at the door. Like when I sign a contract.
So the commitment is not attached to you; it's attached to the place.
To the domicile. When I leave her domicile, I'm committed over there. So in my house, I commit any type of actions I would like. Yeah. So it's interesting. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like I understand that because I don't. I kind of like, you start liking your own space. You start liking not having to worry about anyone saying move this here or pick this up or put this painting on the wall or change the colors. Like you don't have to have anyone to say, or if you want to do something, you can just do it. So it does, I think, have its perks. And I think you post something, I think the other, like last week or something about saying married while you're young. Because why people don't get married. Something to that effect. I've definitely paraphrased.
Yeah.
But I get it because as you get older, you definitely, and as you get set in your ways, I don't really maybe have space time to deal with you all the time in my space when I wake up. Sometimes I want to lay around by myself. I get that. Sometimes I come from work, I want to be by. I don't want to come home now and talk to you.
Right.
Now you're forcing me to talk to you. Or if I don't talk to you, what's wrong? What's wrong here? If I tell you that, it's a problem. We gotta get divorced. I don't know. So, Leanne, how are you on? You're kind of the same way, right? You're cool having two houses.
I don't know anymore.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It get like that when you done found somebody you want to be around all the time.
Man, yo, when people do a 180, like I got whiplash. It turns so fast. It's like, and then jerk my neck and then change so fast. God, dang, this used to be a slam dunk. She's like, yeah, I ain't got to see him for the whole month. Man, I don't know. You know, yeah. I see both ways. And I kind of see sometimes.
It depends on why you made the move. I mean, if it was always like that and you got married and it just stayed that way, that's different than you changing the course and saying, I'm going to buy my own house.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely different. That's definitely, we broke up. Yeah. But I'm thinking like now, today, people are coming into relationships. You have your house. They have their house. And they're not necessarily want to give their house up. Maybe they want to give it to their kids. You don't want to give your house up. You can give it to your kids. So you guys are both keeping two houses. And if I'm paying for this house, I'm going to stay in it. And you can come over every other weekend, maybe. Yeah, that might be a little too regular if you got a schedule. But you know what I mean. You can come over sometime. And I do see value in that. Yeah. Because it gives me time to miss you. And if I have to talk to anybody else, I could have time to do that.
You know what?
You know, I'm just saying, you know, no, but it does make sense. And I think it feels like you have a change of scenery too. You can go over there sometimes, you can come to you sometimes. It definitely adds another layer to the relationship, that kind of flirty, early relationship type vibe when you guys are just hanging out at each other's houses. It kind of does that. But I think the other problem it would bring, if there's an argument and I'm just not going to your house.
Yeah, see, that's a problem.
And now it's been
you're using your space to avoid me. That's a problem, because we still need to be able to come together and solve our problems and conflicts and all that kind of stuff.
But you didn't realize
we're in separate houses.
You didn't realize you didn't see her in a year, you know. it just like, damn, that year went by fast. Like, damn, it's her birthday again. Shoot. Yeah, and so that could be the problem, you know. You can sit there and not
get mad and go home, storm out and go home,
right, all the time, right after dinner every night.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Ain't no pudding. Getting out of here. Some bullshit.
That's when you know he got something else at his house.
Right.
He started stupid arguments.
You put salt and pepper on this? I gotta go. I gotta go. Go ahead, Leah, play this one. Yeah, it looks like another great intellectually sound video.
Imagine dating a married man on the low. One day, out of the blue, he asks you for money. You send it. He keeps asking, you keep sending it, but you're not seeing him. Then one day you show up at his house looking for him. And his wife says, he died a month ago and you paid for his funeral. Thanks.
Dang, that's crazy.
Imagine
that's crazy. His wife got over on you.
For real. And that's the problem when you laying in somebody else's bed or with somebody else's man.
See, but I think what I hear is you went to this man's house, so you're about to blow it all up anyway.
Like, she was really the whiskey.
But she was about to blow it up.
Her money back.
Yeah,
but she's about to blow the whole relationship up. She violated. You never supposed to come to my house. Never, ever come to my house. You know what I mean? Just never come to my house. And the other thing, it's weird because you said he's texting you, asked for money, but you didn't have any phone calls. Like, you know, there was a change, right? You know, phone calls. And she must have been sending money if she said she paid for the funeral. So he had a good one. What's her? Did she leave her tag or anything on there? I can find it.
You know what?
I look myself. But that's interesting because, like I said, you do dirt, you get dirt. So if that's true, you're doing somebody dirty by messing with. You know he's a married man, and now his wife got you, and now you got this money because you sent it. But you got to be careful. She burn your house down. Like, it's just something you got to be careful. Because obviously she's on some other stuff because she came to your house and knocked it. Henry here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's crazy.
I want my money.
Word. I want it. And she said, we paid for the funeral. Cool. Well, you owe me then.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you got to be careful. That's. See, I'm going to have to do a show on side Jones and how to act. Like, the correct.
Side joint etiquette.
Yeah, 101, like from the beginning, 100 actually, the beginning. It's the prequel to 101. You gotta take 100 before you get to 101, because one of the primary rules: you never come by my house, never. You know, and then you shouldn't even be letting her know where you really live. But the problem is the internet. So first thing, players, scrub the internet. Go there, pay a couple $. You can scrub everything off of there so they can't just look you up and find your address. Right? Because that's all they're doing today. They find your address by, Googling you. Now they know where you live. So player, don't let them know where you live. I always give my address like 3 towns over so they can go to some else's house and knock on their door. You know what I mean? You got to do these things. You got to be preemptive. You got to know that it's going to break down at a certain point. All side joints get attached and it goes left. So I'm just saying. But that's another day. Leanne, what do you do with your side joints?
Black women don't cheat. And I'm just a pure innocent woman.
Well, you know what? Again, how we label things is really up to us. So if you say you're not cheating, then you're not cheating.
Black women don't have side joints.
Right. And if you don't call them a side joint, you call them a friend, a buddy, old pal.
Black women don't have none of that.
The homosexual homie, like all the stuff y'all say to have him around. And
we don't need nobody but our men, right, Ling?
Exactly.
No friends, no
men.
Outside partners.
Mm-hmm.
None of that.
Men, fellas, not man, not our man. We need our men. Men's plural. Pay attention, fellas. They telling themselves.
I said men because I'm talking about me and about women in general. Women.
We know, Doc. We know. Fellas, pay attention. And they were talking about this where they were talking about I think they were talking about Malik Yoba. What's the dude Eddie from Family Matters?
What about him?
Well, both of them can consider themselves heterosexual men because they date trans women.
Oh, okay.
Leanne said, yes. And I forget who else they were saying. Oh, Carl Winslow, that dude, whatever his name is, whatever the real Carl Winslow name.
I can never remember his name.
I think Phil, Fresh Prince Phil, Sherman Hemsley. These people never truly really came out.
Mm-hmm.
Rumored to be, but kind of. I know at least 2 of them, like the Malik Yoba and the Eddie, said they're men, heterosexual men. They don't consider themselves bi or anything because they're dating a woman, even though she's a trans woman.
Mm-hmm.
So you can say and identify any way you want. So if Leanne doesn't identify as a cheater, she's not a cheater. She's an equal opportunity sharer.
Oh my gosh. Why would you say that about Lee?
No, I'm saying that's what
exactly.
it would be called. That's what it would be called. Well, I think all women are equal opportunity sharers at either one point in their life. I'm not saying they're currently, but at one point, this is what they were. Women are. I was looking at a post, and a man said, "If you want to know how sneaky a woman is, be the side dude." Like, you won't know how sneaky women are until you're the side dude. And I have come to the conclusion all women are sneaky, and since men are not as aware of things. They don't use their discernment as much. They just don't even realize what women are doing at certain times, how they're running around.
But didn't you say before that men choose to not
Same
believe?
thing.
Okay.
Right. Because they don't feel my ego is not gonna let me believe it anyway.
Mm.
You know, my ego is not. So either you have the guy who just totally obtuse about it, he just or the guy that's she ain't doing nothing, but he's so super shallow, fragile that she can't even say look at somebody without him thinking they're doing something.
Mm.
You know, the super possessive guy, don't wear that, you can't leave the house. Like you have that person. So where he just overly, you know, you're doing everything, everybody, anybody moving. I know a guy like that now. I don't know him personally, but I know the girl he's dating. She's like anything, any text message, anything she get, it could be from like the store. It say like Roy Rogers. He see Roy, he going off. Who is
That's
Roy?
Craziness.
Why is he texting you? I seen 15. Was that 15 minutes? No, 15% off. My next meeting.
He is very, very insecure.
Oh, super insecure. And but that's scary. You know, I'm like, and we're like, why are you staying in that? Because you know, you have to go to the police when these things happen because you know what he's going to do. It's like, why stay in that relationship? Which that's I don't understand that part of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm telling fellas to just be careful. You know, if you ever been a side dude, you know, women are, you know, they're sneaky, and the problem is a lot of guys don't look for it. Right, Leanne? No. Listen, I'm just asking.
What are you asking me for?
In your day, were you out? Were you ever outside back in the day? Did you ever? I mean, we all live life. I mean, I definitely was. I was way outside. I couldn't even see the house.
No, I was never way outside. I was always a pure innocent girl.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't even see the house. I was so far outside. I'm like, where's the house? I don't know. But you know, that's when you're younger. You live, you learn. I don't know. Yeah, one more for us. We get out here, Leanne, or no?
No.
This is what I'm talking about. You just don't.
This is what I don't want to hear it because I told you.
You just don't work up to par anymore.
I told you beforehand what I had.
I think
and you don't want to listen.
I think. Oh, Doc, we had a not answer of the week last week.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. It was I think how to write water with 3 letters or something like that. And a lot of people kept putting H2O. And we said the letter 2. I mean, when did the 2 become a letter? So, you know, and we put it up there. And somebody was like, so who cares? Somebody did get kind of in their feelings about it.
Oh man.
But this week, Leanne didn't do her job. So,
oh wow.
So we didn't get a not answer of the week. Leanne. But it's okay, Leanne. You'll have a not answer of the week next week. Or I could just freestyle and talk about something. You know what I mean?
Yo.
So I mean, we have another good
every
week.
show don't have to be 2 hours.
Every show. Listen, just because you have something to do,
I don't have anything to do.
Don't rush us.
I don't have anything to do.
We're going to wrap it up so Leanne can wrap it up. Oh, you're not going to wrap it up?
off my phone. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So I want to thank everybody for joining this week. Whoever, hi, can you say my name? I don't know who that was. Leanne's little friends come here to say my name. Wow. But thanks everybody for joining us. Hey, check us out on all platforms. Nothing But Answers. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Please go like, subscribe to all of them. Please send your friends. We want to grow. We want to get this information out to more and more people. Hopefully next week, Vaughn will be back and Donnie as well. It's going to be warm, so let's start sending pictures in sundresses. See what y'all look like. So, hey, Leanne, hit the button. Let's get out of here. Everybody have a good night.
Bye.